Welcome to Refocus 21 2026. This year is going to be amazing. We are just coming out of our No Limits conference, and our theme was Elevate. And so now that God has elevated us to a new plane, to a new mindset, a new set of faith. He has just increased us, and we want to be able to go into this fast expecting to have to realign and readjust our mindsets, because we know that whenever you change location, you go to a higher elevation. We know that your perspective changes, and we know that we've just been elevated, and so we have to adjust our lenses. We have to make adjustments into what it is that we're expecting from God. So if you're new here, I am Dr. Janis Modeste. I am your inspirational coach. I'm going to be not just inspiring you, but I'm going to be walking you through 21 days of fasting. You have options, so don't get afraid because you heard about fasting. Just know that Jesus said, "This kind don't come except through fasting and prayer," which means when you need supernatural power and you're really looking for some things to shift, and you're really looking to to move at that higher level, it's going to take not just prayer, it's going to take fasting, and it's going to take some prayer as well. So, to make sure that you're not intimidated, we have a free pre-planning guide. I'll link it somewhere so that it can help you for the week to prepare, to let you figure out, what your groceries are going to be, what are you going to eat, what are you going to not eat, what times you're going to do your journaling, etc. So it's simplified. I made fasting made simple, but what counts is that you're able to spend time with God. So we're fasting for three things. We're fasting for our um, our health. We're fasting for our finances. We're fasting for our relationships. I didn't do those in order, but the fasting guide, it breaks it down for you, and it lets you, choose your different options and all of that. So we have grocery lists, we have recipes. If you join us on the fast, we have Refocus 21 on Facebook page. It's a private group, but you get to see what other people are eating, get ideas, etc. And then on Thursdays, we meet on Zoom virtually. So we have different groups, different churches who are doing the same fast. Some of them are going to join in with us. Some of them are doing it on their own. But regardless, it always works best when you do it with a group. We know that um, some people say, "Oh, I don't need to go to church," but remember, Yeshua, when he walked this earth, every Saturday, he found himself in the temple. Now, if he had to go to the temple, amongst all those, what he called the hypocrites and all of that stuff, he still found himself there. Who are we, right? Because God says his house will be called a house of prayer. And so he likes for us to get together so that we could inspire each other. It says iron sharpens iron. So I can fast by myself or I can fast with you. And so there's a time for both. So there's a time when you fast on your own, and there's a time for corporate fast where you can get inspiration from others. So thank you for joining. If you've joined before, this year, woo, this year is going to be amazing. Not just amazing, it's just going to be so powerful because everything that we've gone through is to bring us to this point right now. And God is releasing the supernatural at a higher level for us this year. And I'll tell you how I know this later on. So make sure you sign up for the fast. Go to refocus21.com, refocus the number 21.com. You may have signed up already. That's why you're here. I don't know. I don't know where this video is going to go. So I want to make sure that everyone is ready. So this is a welcome email. This is a let's get fired up email, not email, but video. Totally unscripted, obviously, because I'm rambling all over the place. But nonetheless, I'd like to welcome you to this year's Refocus 21-day fasting, where we get insight and clarity into what God has for us. And our first resource is the Word. So you better come with your Bible and get ready to sit and listen. So the second resource is our ear, our spiritual ear. We want to tune in our spiritual ear to be able to hear what God is saying to us in particular areas. So what makes this fasting so different and so simplified is that we go to Him expecting to hear from Him and to write down or notate for particular areas in our lives. Okay, so that's what makes this fasting so special is we don't want to go through the year blindly. You want to be laser focused so that you know what boundaries to set. You know how to plan your goals so that when things come that's not aligned with what God has shown you, you'll be like, I won't be doing that. I'm doing this over here. So it just gives you that clarity and you get downloaded wisdom and and all these nuggets and all these great things. So, hey, what better way to start off this season? We know it's a season of dedication. We know that it's a season where God is saying, "Hey, what before you make your plans, check in with me." So this is just a good check-in. You're gonna check in on your relationships. You're gonna check in on your health, your diet, what you're doing, what you shouldn't be doing. You know, we're not gonna go in presupposing what we need to do. We're gonna go in listening instead. And then, of course, your finances, your savings, your giving, your spending, your investing, all of that. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I want this video to be short. So that's it for now. I will see you at refocus21.com. Goodbye.